What's up with it, y'all? It's another beautiful Tuesday. We in the building, EME in the house.
Woo, woo, this the EME show, baby. Yeah.
They all froze up, man. Y'all know we turned up on this good Tuesday, man. We look forward to being here every Tuesday, bringing y'all a positive message in the neighborhood, around the communities, man, in this Little Rock area and surrounding areas.
Yep.
But before we even get started today, man, we're gonna go to the Creator in prayer, man, because prayer is much needed in these day and times, man. Something that they try to push away from the people, man, but that's what we need as a people.
Woo.
If you can you bow your heads for a word of prayer? Father God, we come to you right now. First and foremost, we want to thank you for waking us up this morning and starting us on our way, God. Thank you for keeping us, God, even when we didn't know we was being kept. Thank you for waking up our siblings, our parents, our friends, our families, and even our haters, God. Thank you for just keeping us, God, because every day it's you that keep us, God. I ask that as we go through this podcast on today, God, that you bring something out of us that will help somebody, that will inspire somebody to grow and become a better person, God. We thank you for the opportunity. We thank you for the opportunity that's on the way that we don't even see, God. And we thank you for this vision itself, God. It's in your most holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah.
And they favorite podcasters gonna do this.
Man, come on.
Nah. This your favorite podcast. Woo woo. I'm coming from Paris, y'all. This the Paris edition, baby.
Man, the city's still been rough, though. It's still rough out here in the city, man. We still got a lot going on.
Every day.
Got a lot going on, man. I think we lost a few people this week.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're gonna speak on it, man. Send our RIPs, man, to the family.
I know one for sure. My boy Slim, RIP, man. He lost his life due to gun violence. You know, man. So I just God keep his family in prayer, because I know they're going through it right now. His mother had already lost a son last year in a car wreck. Her baby, now she losing one to gun violence. So I can only imagine how she feels. Both her babies gone right now. So just keep the Dukes family in prayer. They need it.
Yeah, man. It's crazy out here, man. I just think we gotta get more events, man. Like more things for people to do out here, more stuff, man. Open back up the boys clubs, man. Open back up community centers. Man, I don't care. Like back in the day, they had Big Apples and Wranglers, man. Just open them up and send the kids back to have a good time again, man. We just gotta go back to having fun as Black people. We ain't having fun no more. Like everything said, man, you can't go nowhere and ain't nothing civilized. You know what I'm saying? So I just think we just need to just go back, man. Just reality check ourselves, man. Do something.
But Turk McDirt, they had a little clip on the news the other day, and I think you was a part of that. And they was talking about how the summertime is when more violence happens in Little Rock and Arkansas. And back in the day when I was young, we used to call it the summertime funk season, because funk season gave everybody a reason to get into some stupid stuff. And a lot of people got shot, a lot of people got hurt. As a matter of fact, you said that because the kids were out of school, that they had too much time on their hands.
Right. Too much time.
That's true, man. That's true. Like I say, when we were growing up, we had crashes, boys clubs and stuff we could go to. Man, there was a lot of different things. They took a lot of it away. Even the skating ring and stuff, the Southwest used to be.
Man, it used to jump, boy. It jumped out there.
Took from us, and it's needed. It's needed. Kids want to have fun. They want to get out too, man. Need security. Police them on duty, man, and let people have fun, man. And these people that with too much free time, like they say that idle mind is the devil's workshop, man.
Ooh, that's so right, Caleb.
They just coming over stuff and they doing it, man, without even thinking, man. Right.
You got a lot of kids out here, moms and dads at work. You know what I'm saying? Our moms and dads locked up. Shit. Nowadays, the moms even locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like the women even changed. You know what I mean? They going to prison for. You know what I'm saying? They catching charges. You know what I'm saying? They not even doing right by the kids no more. They like, don't even want to be around their kids, leave their kids. You know what I'm saying? With the grandparents, anything. You know what I'm saying? It's completely different out here now, man.
But you talked about once before on the podcast, you know, even going and back in the day, you know, we had prayer school. Like really, that was something needed. Like they took that out. They took prayer out of school. They took, man, people don't go to church no more. It's even church unchanged, religion unchanged, just the way it ain't about souls no more. I'm gonna say it on here, it's about money. They ain't out here doing what they should be doing in the community that walked with Jesus did, going out here helping folks. It's a lot go with it though, man. A lot of the streets ain't seeing no love no more. Like it's a lot, people doing a lot of talking, but they ain't going in the community loving people, man. That's what we need, man. People to go out here and love on these people. It's a lot of people, it's a lot of broken families around here. There's a lot of hurt boys, a lot of hurt girls out here. They need somebody, man, to come mentor to them, somebody to love on them, man. That's what's needed out here, man.
And
So
that's a, and that's
I
a,
do what we do, and I hope that other people can see us and it make them want to do the same thing, man. Like go out there, create a brotherhood, man. Go out there and grab these young brothers and sisters out here, man. Because like you say, if mama locked up, daddy locked up, all they gonna do is go to the street. They're gonna go to the street. They're gonna go look for something to fill their void, man, and get around the wrong people, man. It's time for us as men and women to step up for real.
and that goes along with what you're saying, Caleb, because the neighborhood needs more mentors. It needs more people to show them a better way of life, to show them men and women that have been doing the right thing for a long time. And that leads us to our guests on the show. We have some great guests on the show tonight. Turk McDermott, who the guests we got, man? Who the guests we got?
Man, we got some good guys, man. We got some good fatherhood, good family, good family, good.
Day one, that's the South Side, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Southside.
All of the above, a straight A plus. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In life, you know what I mean. No matter what, you know what I'm saying. Special, man. To have your pops, y'all. That's real unique. You know what I'm saying? To have your daddy.
So what's their name, man? I don't know their name.
You know, now we're gonna let them introduce themselves. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let them introduce themselves. You know, so they can get more with the mic we got.
First of all, I like to give thanks to EME, you know, empowering our environment for inviting us out.
Right.
You know, we really appreciate that. You know, y'all been looking out. And I'm D. Coleman, 28th and Arch.
Right. The famous D. Coleman now.
Famous, legendary.
No Rock, Arkansas. 501-376-0204.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I brought my daughter with me. You know, she the 4th generation.
Woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
How you doing? What's your name?
My name is Raeghan Coleman.
Y'all hear that? Say that again. You the what now? The owner. Y'all hear that? Y'all better boss up, man.
That's good that she able to tag herself with owner. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people out here, like we had this discussion today, how people tag us, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got a lot of black people, black females, black males, they got decent tags, you know what I'm saying? Like if you be, people address you as a felon, or people address you as something bad, we ain't got too many people that address you as ma'am, sir, business owner, and things like that. So I think that's real special. First time she jumped off the mic, she said, I'm the owner.
That's boss talk right there. That's boss.
Danny Raeghan right, man.
What made you be like that? What made you think that your daughter be?
Well, I'm a 3rd generation business owner myself, so I was taught at a young age, you know, to learn how to work and make money for yourself. You know, nobody else to give it to you. You get out there and work for it. So I felt like it was only right. We could teach my daughter the same thing, you know. She got to know this knowledge. This is gonna take her further on in life, you know, and her kids to learn and eat off of. But we always look at it like this. It's always best to go out and make your own dollar versus somebody setting a dollar amount.
Right.
So, you know, if you work for yourself, you find something you got a passion in, go forward and do it, and it'll start paying you.
You learned that through experience, or just you know, that's just something maybe some older here or something else.
My father, which is Glenn Coleman, rest in peace, taught me the knowledge about self-employment, managing your own, and having your own. And that way you can create your own empire and own wealth.
You the definition of generational wealth, man. You that definition of generational wealth.
I would like to see the fruits more fruitful.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming, D. It's coming.
My independence, you know, what I mean by that is what I'm independent and I don't work for anybody.
Come on.
So I have a chance to use my hours and go and come as I please, because I've set those same foundations that my dad left for me.
Right.
You sound like a boss to me, man.
You taught your daughter the whole structure of the business?
Oh yeah, most definitely. She knows payroll. She knows about she knows. You know, we got some little cousins that she's hired on for the summer, and they've been helping in on busy days. And of course, she knows all the money ain't hers. You know, We got to split it up. It has to go to supplies,
You know what you do?
ice, and you. Yeah.
My supplies, like our two-leg packages that we use to make our homemade favorites, and our wipes, our gloves, our syrups that we don't make homemade.
Right.
And, yeah.
What made you want to do snow cone?
First, my parents told me to stop spending that money.
Yeah, that's right.
But first of all, because my dad, he wanted me to know how it feels. Because you like say, you must say it's not that hard.
Right.
But he said you guys can see how hard it is
Right.
at the end, and then he'll come to me and say, "You're right."
How many employees you get?
I have one.
Yeah, one. Like, what was the experience of you doing your first employee? Just opening up your first business. I mean, what was it like as a kid?
It was exciting. I was something.
How you looked at your dad after that? Did you did what
I was
yeah.
like,
That was one of the best gifts, huh? Yeah, yeah. So how long you said you been on?
for 3 years now, but in total it'll be like about 4 or 5. Because we stopped for 2 years, and then we came back with the trailer, and then we just.
How do you do a lot of your marketing? What you do to get out some people to see? Because this in our neighborhood, a lot of people don't come to our neighborhood like this. But what-
We have Facebook and Instagram, and then we always try to get in some events like phone calls, moving the trailer, because we don't move the trailer very often.
Right.
We bring our snow cone machine and we can sit there.
Actually, she's
But
saying
They do
vacation, birthday parties, birthday
That's what I
showers.
was just about to ask. Did she do birthday parties? I was just about to ask that.
Don't take the trailer.
Oh, well, we don't move the trailer, yeah, because it's stationary. We just take the machine, the ice chest, and all the flavors. and go home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do switch over to mobile.
Yeah, it's only by schedule only,
Right.
Summertime months are really,
Birthday.
yeah, birthdays, the summer months are real crucial because the summer only lasts for so many weeks.
Right.
Yep.
Get those days in that you can. It's beautiful, man. It's something to see, man. When you sit back and watch your child make their own living,
Right.
I'm not saying that she's having to take care of bills,
Right.
household,
She's doing her thing, though.
but she's making her own money
Right.
without me having to assist. But that's so beautiful.
It is. It is. If a lot of
Hey.
parents, what you're doing, man, this world will be a beautiful place. If a lot of fathers step up and do what you're doing, though, because like for real, you don't see that. Like people are talk crazy about the South End, but you from the South End. Look what you're doing. Like that's in the South End. That's in our community right there. Something so positive. They ain't putting that on the news. But this, I'm glad that we can share this. Like a lot of people don't know that. I'm from the hood. And I didn't know that. I'm from to get some of the snow on for real. If I got kids, they would have. That's what's up. I didn't know that.
Tell me how.
I work from 12 weekdays are from 12 to 5 or maybe 6, but on Saturdays we are 12
Okay.
That's Wednesday through Saturday.
We'll have to check you out for real.
27
I did not know that.
What you like? I mean, what you like to do? Tell me something about yourself.
I like cheer,
Like you.
and I like to be in school stuff. Like before COVID, I used to be in student council. I was like third vice president.
Wow, that's intelligent. Wow.
So, by the way, so
That's
She's
what's
happy.
up.
Okay,
That's what's up.
all right, you did good in school, you like school. That's a plus.
Right.
Lucky, man. They like school too, though. I can't say they don't. Some, not all of them don't like school, but the majority of the youngsters, they love going to school, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's good, man. I'm proud of you, you know what I'm saying? We don't see that too often. I see your knowledge of payroll, your knowledge of having a business and stuff. That's unique, man. That's a real superpower. You know, you're gonna be able to carry this a long way. Oh, do you think it's something you'll give to your family when you get your family? Is it something you'll teach?
Probably so, but usually probably they'll want to do something else. But
So when you get, when you become an adult, what do you want to do? You want to own your own business, or what are your goals when you get older?
I want to start my own business.
Right. You gonna get there. You gonna get there. You gonna get there. That's now she greater than that. But I see what you're saying, like, and you are gonna do it. Like, it's nothing can stop you. Your dad already done gave you them jewels, and it's in you. The way you speak, the way you talk, you gonna get there. I'm going to meet you.
I know we do a lot of like stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like we go out and give to the community and stuff, and I'm tired of like when we do something like that, maybe I can bring some competition that and mix with the people or something, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's important. You tell you that, that's a real jewel in business. The more you take in, it's always good to give something back. You know what I'm saying? God will bless you, your community will bless you, you know what I mean? And as a business owner, you want the protection of your community. You know, that's big, you know what I'm saying? So you try to give back to them, make them happy, you know, so they can make you happy. You know what I'm saying? You are youngest queen business owner in our neighborhood.
Right, and he knows something big.
We're gonna say one of them. We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know.
We're gonna say one of the youngest business owners in the South End of Little Rock.
I can say this stuff. I can say that stuff. Right. I see a lot. I see a lot of
knowledge, payroll, the knowledge. When you get your first interview, you interview your cousin, or you just pick it?
I interviewed her like a little bit, not a lot. And I told her it was gonna be hard. Because for Juneteenth, a bunch of mine, and it's nonstop. And
Juneteenth was their busiest day to date, you know, and it was beautiful to see that line and see them under pressure. I love to see them. I so love to see them work under pressure. It just does something to me, you know. They handled it well, though. They really did, you know.
Man, I've been watching that nigga do this here for a long time. He went out of the show. He was still young, my age, and he had his own business. I don't know him for nothing else, but on his own business, like one of the first entrepreneurs I knew. You know what I'm saying? I always knew he had the shop up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that's Coleman up there, man, the homie. You know what? You know, just be you going, having that shop, man, you know, that kind of, like you said, it changed your life.
Yeah, it did. It did. Of course, you know, when we're young and having fun, with having friends, you know, you don't want to have to go to work. But early ages, I was made to have to go to work. Right. Like it, but you know, it saved my life because the streets were just a block away, or the neighborhood was just a block away from the shop. Trouble right around the corner. You know, my family, my dad, my mom, they took me away from that and put me in that shop. And I like to always say I was baptized in motor oil, so I didn't really have a choice whether or not I was going to be in the automotive industry or not, you know. So it's just a blessing, you know. And I got a trade. I learned a trade from this, you know. Pretty much all cars, new and old, I work on and service. So, you know, it's just a blessing.
Paint?
Yeah, we do paint, body work also.
So. I know you did my Delta.
Yeah.
Had them phones on the
sure did.
I was one of your first customers. I was ready when you first started painting. I was like your first customer. One of them. I came right up there and he's like, man, I'm finna do paint. I was like, man, you finna do paint? I said, bro, I need to paint my car. Yeah.
And that's something about entrepreneurs. See, when you got something in you that you want to do, you can just start doing it. You get test customers like your friends from the neighborhood. Right. They come and support. Right. And they look out, they trust you, they feel like you're gonna do a good job, and then you do. Right. So that really gives you more confidence in what you really do, you know. That's all entrepreneurship is really about, confidence at the end of the day. You know, and what you selling, what you promoting, what you doing. You got confidence in it, somebody else gonna have confidence in it.
Right. You make me, because like when I first started entrepreneur, I used to be scared, and I'm like, man, who gonna pay my bill every week? I can't, I'm get fired. I can't find myself, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, what if the money stops? So it is what you put in it, man. And then once you get that confidence, man, like your family installed that in you for generations, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I probably, you know, it ain't been installed in my family, you know what I'm saying? Nobody in my family taught me entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody taught me to own my own business. Nobody told me anything like that. And now that I'm doing it, it's kind of scary, you know what I'm saying? But I do watch you, and I sit there and I'm like, man, Coleman do this here, man, Raeghan do this here. I know I can do this here. Yeah. I can make money without being on the corner selling drugs or robbing or any of that. I can actually make money and live legally and live. And I think that's the beautiful art about entrepreneurship, man. It's just you making your own money.
And there's no limit. There's no cap. There's no like, oh, I'm gonna only pay you $15 an hour and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have a cap.
Right.
You know, she can go and make $2,500 a day, you know, if she wants to, you know. It's all about what you put in.
Right.
As long as you got a passion for it. I think I used that word earlier, you know, that passion. You put the passion and the purpose in it, it's gonna work out for you.
Right. Your passion been in it, man.
Yeah.
Your passion been in it. Do you really like cars?
Oh, I love it. Listen, man, I'm in the old vintage cars, old schools as we call them, you know.
Oh, you got a couple drops back there. I see.
I may have a few, you know. That's my pastime, you know. I enjoy, you know, tinkering around with it, you know. So,
Yeah, right. So you did pretty good, man. Out of body, man. Like I say, man, my car still. I got folks still asking me about that deal. I never would. I ain't gonna lie. I never would tell nobody you did it. But I was like, I want to be fresh and paid. I ain't got nobody coming over here. So I would never tell the outside people who did it. I was like, yeah, man. My car was still clean. I still got pictures of my car.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on here so they can see. Yeah. So man, I think that I just think we should add that more, man. As a daddy, man, we should. But like this motivates me to wanna give my kids this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
they don't teach it in school, you know.
No, they didn't teach them to work.
Brain, did you learn anything about entrepreneur skills? You know,
I don't know.
I don't know if they teach it. They teach it in your school now. Don't tell them school you're going to. Right. Yeah, we want to try to instill them as parents. You know, it's our you know, job, you know, to do that. Right. We don't get that. Be self-sufficient.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because we live in a world that's a system. So, you know, a lot of parents just send their kids to school and I ain't teaching them nothing. I'm keeping it real. What you're doing is beautiful, man. I'm so serious because parents don't spend time. You see 11 years old in the street, walking to the store on the block, they doing stuff. The kids shouldn't be doing. She's so respectful. So you don't see that in our neighborhood a lot. You see some respectful kids, then you see kids like, man, what is going on? Like, man, they don't know nothing like this to go to work and all that. They need to be taught. We do. We raise them our seeds. We need to be installing jewels in them so they can raise. But a lot of, like I say, the parents ain't got no jewels, so they can't get no jewels.
A lot of the parents,
because it's a generation. Yeah, our generation was blessed.
Whatever happened to the aunties and uncles that used to correct them, walking down the street, you say, boy, pull the pants up, tie them shoes.
What happened to them?
You know, we need more of that though. You know, I mean, I know it's hard to try to tell these kids what to do, but I think that as role models and as pillars in the community, if we said something, a lot of times it can correct a youngster.
Right.
You know,
might not get them all.
it might not get them, but a lot of them will listen to you. You know, you won't put that bottle down, put that piece of glass down. You're gonna cut yourself, and a lot of them will do it just because they know they're doing wrong.
Right.
I didn't say something.
Right.
I think we as a people, man, we got as a community, we got to start saying something.
Right.
Yep.
Letting it just go, man. You know, we ignore a lot of stuff saying, oh, that ain't my child, that ain't my niece, that ain't my nephew. You gotta start saying, man, that is my niece.
Right.
That is my nephew.
Right. That's
And then a lot of times, man, we act like we scared of our children.
Right.
We act like we nervous to say something to our children. And we used to be them same bad little children. Just like you said, Ryan, our aunties and uncles, neighbors used to be able to say, hey, boy, I'm going to tell your mom if you don't do that. And we got right. Because the neighbor could whoop your butt. And then they tell your mama, call your mama daddy, and your mama daddy whoop your butt when you got home. And we don't do that no more. We don't reach out to we can't be scared. We supposed to be OGs and have influence. So we supposed to be able to have that kind of power to talk to the children. You right, Ryan. We ain't stepping up as adults, as ourselves, as older men. We supposed to say something.
I still remember when I was messing her one day, and man, in my mind, I was like, man, I wasn't going through my mind. I'm like, man, I'm gonna walk these kids down. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'm gonna do me. And Ryan was like, I just heard Ryan's voice say, go home. Tell her just stop, just go home. I was like, man, I looked at him. I was like, man, I'm gonna go jail today. I'm gonna die here today, right? And I just looked at Ryan. And Ryan was like, man, just go home. You know what I'm saying? And I turned around and I went home. You know what I'm saying? And like, what if he wouldn't have said nothing? You know what I'm saying? What if he wouldn't have snapped me back to reality? Because it was daylight. It was buses everywhere. It was kids everywhere. Man, I'm about to go hell out here, and you just like, man, Turtle, no. You know what I'm saying? And from that made me stop. That made me get in my car. You know what I'm saying? Change, redirect what I was supposed to do, and I left and I went on home. You know what I'm saying? So that is true.
Right.
We do need to start saying more to the youngest out here, man. Like, look. Man, y'all gotta chill out, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't saying this here because we hating on you. We ain't saying this because you got more money than us. We saying this because we love you, bro. And we know what's gonna happen in the end results. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of our big homies, you know, we too afraid now because we done wronged our children so bad, you know what I mean? We don't know how to come at them no more. We just let them do whatever and stuff. We afraid because we messed up, you know what I'm saying? So
It's never too late to clean it up.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
And that's what we doing. That's why we started to move niggas brand. You know what I'm saying? We could have picked anything, bro. We could have picked a physical brand. We could have been automotive, man. We picked something that reputation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you can look at it and say, man, look, man, Turtle have changed. I don't care what y'all talking about. He done slowed down.
And now that you say that, you know, and I commend you and all of y'all, really, you know what I mean? I try to make, you know, I didn't sing you out, hey, you know, but what I'm saying is, you know, I commend y'all, and y'all got a platform now, brothers, man, that y'all got to weigh in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here, you know, and then that creates change.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm on it right now, you know. I'm in a
It's never
studio
too late.
right now with y'all, you know, and it's a good place to be seeing you. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm happy you're here.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, we so happy you here, brother.
Cool, you know what I'm saying? I swear I was boosting my chest out for a long. I said, man, should I go ask Cole? Should I go ask Ryan? And I think you gonna tell me no.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for you, man.
Yeah, you always say
I brought my daughter down
Right.
just to let you know, hey, man,
Please.
be positive, you know what I mean? I love
You
to see
did.
that, you know, brothers doing good, you know what I mean?
Man, we just want we doing this so we can show our neighborhood, show our community. You do got some people in your neighborhood that may have used to been, you know, a certain way, but we try to straighten it out, man. We try to show y'all another way, man. And we all, man.
The right
A lot of stuff we gotta learn.
The right way.
You know what I'm saying?
Another aspect I wanted to touch on that we were talking about, we kind of touched on it, but we didn't, is that, okay, it's great to go to college. It's great to get an education, but these trades in our neighborhood are historic. Like Black community has been upheld and uprooted and been solid with trades, like mechanics, electricians, carpenters, HVAC. All these things are the foundation of our community. These are the things that will never, ever go away, and there will always be a supply and demand for trade. So we know that education is great, college is great, but trade school is great too, because trade school opens up the door for entrepreneurship.
Right.
Carpentry, you can own your own carpentry business. You can own your own HVAC. You can own your own air conditioning. You can own your own mechanic business. There are trade schools for all of these. And like Ryan said, nobody can put you in a box. Your salary cap is unlimited. So always consider that, young people. Trade is just as good, if not better, than college, because it gives you hand-on experience.
Right.
Trades.
I'm a believer. I'm a witness.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can do it at the long and you do it young.
Yeah.
That's what the crazy part is. He was young. I'm like, hey, dude, got his own shop. You know what I'm saying? I want you to
Hey,
hear
like you
it.
said, his parents, take your parents was a big part of your life. It's like her parent is a big part of her life. That's what it takes a lot of times. It's the parents, man.
Yep.
So these parents nowadays, man, we want change. We as parents, we gotta get our kids young. While they young, it started at home, and that is gonna be a start in them, and they're gonna carry that on. And like I said, they might get off track, but that's in them. They're gonna come back. Just like they say about the church, they might run away, but they're gonna come back because that's what they know. And it's the same way it is with life, man. There's no way you can get your child to start teaching your child right and showing them the way, and they just go all to live and never come back. It's gonna hit them, man. My daddy taught me this, my mama taught me this, and boom. And that's what we have to do. We have to remember that, man. All us the kids out there, man, show our kids the way. That's how this world gonna change. That's how generations gonna get better. By us as parents stepping up and raising our children, because they are the next generation. So it might, some of these knuckleheads it is. It's sad to say that it's some of it's too late for. Yeah, for real, we can't, some grown men mind is made up, they do not want to change no matter what you show them. You can show them miracles that Jesus did, they still wouldn't change because they stuck in their ways. But our children, our nieces and nephews, our cousins, our community, man, we can help them right there. And they can make a change, they can branch out to others. So that's what we gotta do, man.
It'll start as
Like the saying say, each one teach one.
One-
Each one teach one. That means you might not save them all, but if you catch that one and teach that one, it's like you saved every last one of them. So each one teach one. Teach somebody. You got to teach somebody because somebody took the time to teach you something. You got to pass it on down. And sometimes it might not be your child. Sometimes this might be a random. It might be a child in the neighborhood.
Somebody in the hood, somebody not even related to you. It might be just a random person that you got, man, you can help. It's so many, like I say, broken children out there, man. Somebody to pick them up, man, show them the way, man. So many. But
it might be a child that might be hungry, Caleb. It might be a child you catch on the street hungry, and that's how you get in the door to teach them. You feed them, and once you feed them, they'll listen.
Right. Come on, for real. That's real talk.
Like I seen Ryan when he started with when I see you start with Gibbs and Kimmo, man, we know them for you. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all started together. It's like they there. You know what I'm saying? They family.
Exactly. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to have, you know, your employees, but family, we have that type of, you know, once you in, you in.
Yeah.
You know, and we keep that loyalty, you know, throughout, you know. And we have some that fall short. Back up, you know, and get back on track.
And that's family, that's neighborhood,
That's family.
that's community, that's all that good stuff.
All of it.
We call them, but we get up.
Hey, but D, that loyalty is hard to find though. That loyalty hard to find.
Right. That's what we need too, man. Especially a lot of people. You can love your dog, man. Can you be loyal?
Boy, you gonna start off. Hey, Caleb, you gonna start off with some people, but they gonna fall short. You ain't gonna go the whole mile with them.
Right.
Some people start out with you, but they ain't gonna make it to the middle, and they ain't gonna make it to the finish line with you. But it ain't your fault, so you shouldn't feel guilty if they don't go the whole long way with you.
Anyway, you gotta go on anyway, bro. You gotta elevate. You
gotta learn how to let go sometimes.
Right. Yes, sir.
We learn when we let somebody go. You know, I say rock bottom is the best teacher. You know, you hit that bottom hard enough, you'll know when either wake you up.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So a lot of our people, you know, just need their help and to get to the next level, you know.
Yep.
The bottom ain't a pretty place, man. Being, like I say, being down and out, being locked up, man. People controlling your life, telling you what to do, telling you when you can eat, telling you when to sleep, telling you when you gotta go. All that stuff, man, being locked up in that system. That ain't a beautiful place, man. That's hell on earth. I've been there. Like that's torture. That's cruel. But that's what happens to us when we break this law. That's what they put us in. Man, it's our job to stop our brothers and sisters from going there. To wake them up young, man. Because me being a man and being incarcerated just for 2 years and 6 months, man, was torture. I love life too much. I like to go outside. I like to go to the park. I like to eat. I like to go out. I like to live. So that's torture, man. And that can be avoided. That do not have to be everybody's life. Everybody do not have to see them prison walls, man. If you stop now, you do not have to see them. And that's what I want people to realize, man. That ain't a pretty place. People, the big homies and stuff that's out there, they don't tell them boys that, man. They don't let them know how it really is. They act, oh, prison ain't nothing. It is something. It is. They're controlling your life. That's what it is. You can't do nothing. When people will literally tell you that it ain't nothing. I'm one of the ones that tell the truth, it is something. It killed me. I hated this place, man. I never want to go back. I don't want to see none of my people go there if they can avoid. If they can avoid, I don't want to see none of my people go there. Especially young children go there, babies life ain't even 16, 17 years old. They going in there for murder, life sentences and stuff, man. Their life is gone, man. All because somebody didn't speak up. Somebody didn't grab them. Somebody didn't talk to them. Could have been avoided. But we just draw right past them. I ain't studying that child. It ain't my child.
You
could have.
You know what I'm saying? Your platform.
Yes, sir.
Platform to tell people what not to do, man. You've been doing it for 8 months. You know, you got to experience way back when you
Right. Yes, I've been, like I said, I've been on the straight and narrow a long time, man. I've changed my life completely. I got out of prison. I told God for real, get me up out of here. I ain't coming back. Right, in prison. That's what I was, man. That's where I got ordained. And I had to get out and go to this Capitol. I mean, not the Capitol, but what's the courthouse and get my actual license. because we would have to go to the, yeah, that's why I got one
I
thing.
said, your brother is the preacher man.
I lead many people to Christ in prison. I tell self-group, mentor groups, man. God used me around in prison, man. Was preparing me even for this, man. Because for real, like this, like I say it loud and proud now. They used to want to say, man, that's what people need, a relationship with God, a real relationship, not religion, like a real tap into who God really is and who they are as a man. Within who you are, man, people's life will change. There's no way you can remain the same if you really got a true relationship with your creator. Whatever you want to call it, you go find it, go seek, and you will find it. And man, it'll change your life. But you really gotta really seek it, man. That's what needed. I'm a brother from the hood that can tell anybody God real. Now, religious stuff make you want to scratch on a lot of stuff, but God, oh yeah, get connected. It'll change your life. It'll change
Hey,
your life.
Caleb, you remember last week? You remember last week y'all had the young lady on there, the lady that preached, and she said something that was profound to me, man. She said, a skinny woman can't tell me nothing about losing weight.
Right, I lose weight, yeah. Right.
So that's the same thing that we gotta be, because most people can't tell these young people in the streets about the streets unless you've been there, unless you live that life, unless you've been down and out, unless you've been to prison, unless you've been homeless, unless you've been that way. So it takes people like me, you, and Turtle, and people like Ryan that live that way or seen those things to mentor these young people, because we actually seen it, we actually lived it, and that's why we carry the burden of being experts. We are experts in this line, in this conversation, in this lifestyle, into mentoring young people from our neighborhoods and different neighborhoods, because we've lived the life. We have bought that right to be called expertise. We don't have to have no paperwork to tell nobody we expertise. Our experience tell us that and tell the world that.
Right. I agree.
That's why we certified.
Just like I said, I was ministering a long time before I had a minister license. I just had to get there because I knew, like, by law you gotta have it to go back into prisons and jails. You gotta have that license. But man, it shocked me when I found out you gotta have a license to tell about it. You gotta have a license to do everything now, man. It's just this world. But yeah, man.
Yep.
Say we got experience in this, man. The stuff we speak on here be true. Stuff we really experience. Stuff we really trying to stop in the neighborhood, man. Like this man right here, you can be successful, man. You can be successful. You can raise your kids right. It's real. It's real out here, man. It's real out here, man. I hope, like I said, I hope this podcast, man, people really watch and tune in and take what we say, man. For real. Every day is a struggle, but we striving every day. We ain't no perfect men up here, but we in our imperfection, we still trying to help, man. We got problems at all, but I still want to help, man. In spite of what I go through, in spite of my battles, I still want to see my community do good, man. I still want to love on somebody and help somebody. If a brother need me, you can call Caleb up, King Gleason on Facebook. I promise you, I'll pray with you, I'll talk with you. If I get it, I got you. But it ain't always about money. Sometimes, man, it's just a word. Somebody just needs somebody to talk to, man.
Yep, it's about that time.
Man.
About that time.
Mind battles, man. Your mind sometimes will lead you wrong. You tell you to do stuff you don't need to do.
Life coaches.
For real.
That's what we is, life coaches.
That's what we are, man. We experience providers. We provide experiences from our life to help other people. That's what we do. And we want to salute Ryan, man. We want to salute Ryan and Raeghan, man. We're gonna give them a big EME whoop whoop and a salute, man. Cause y'all doing y'all thing, man. That's what we like.
That's what we doing.
They got the merch. We got the merch.
Ooh, man, she doing everything, man. We so proud of you, young lady. For real. For real.
Okay.
Real honor, man. Just gotta keep it up, stay focused, man. Don't let it get you there.
Right.
I'm sure she will, man. I always look at it to be successful.
Got some good people in her corner, so she gonna do that. I believe that with no doubt.
Oh, generation ain't for nothing.
For us generation.
Yeah, that's not for them. No, his people been teaching him this for years.
My dad said a long time ago, he said, if you ain't no better than me, I ain't done that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like LeBron say, he want the kids to be better than him. Yeah.
She ain't better than me, I ain't done that.
Yeah, that's what I be saying, man. Better.
And I would say this because to share this real quick about what you teach a kid. My mom, I grew up just with my mom, but my mom had a mental problem. So a lot of things my mom let me do that normal parents wouldn't do. So it's a lot of bad things did get installed to me, but it had me do a lot of bad things, which led me to foster care. But when I got in foster care at 14 years old, once I hit 15, my foster mom made me go to work. At Coach and Steakhouse Grill used to be right there on University. And she made me go to work. And that's why I work like I do today. At 15 years old, I've been having a job since 15, no matter how bad I was, what I did, she installed him like, you gotta go to work because you're in foster care now. She had that talking like, you're gonna have to take care of yourself one day in the job. But that's what she installed me. That's why my work ethic is so hard. Like when I get a job, I'm gonna work. Because that's what was installed in me, and that stuck in me. But nobody never told me that, like, man, you're gonna have to make your own. My mom, real mom, never told me that. I didn't have a daddy to tell me that you're gonna have to make your own money. You're gonna have to pay bills. That woman told me it, and I know that to this day. So it really is about, and that wasn't my biological mom, but it really is going back to say what you put in these children, man. Because that still stick to me to this day. Now I'm elevating, getting my own business, doing all that. But at the end of the day, I still know a man that don't work don't eat.
You don't eat nothing. You don't eat nothing.
You're gonna end up in the system. You're gonna end up in some trouble, man. But you can still work and work your way up and get you a business, man. Where you ain't gotta work for nobody. That's the goal. That's my goal. That's
Still
my
a
goal.
famous podcast.
Come on, man.
You know you was gonna be that bitch.
Yes, sir.
You know, Saturday, I know that other dude was gonna be on podcast.
But God knew. We did, but he did. He did.
Man, I knew I was gonna be a star.
What you gonna do to the end?
Hey man, what you talking about, Turtle? Turtle, I always knew I was gonna be a star. I don't know what you talking about. I always knew that. I ain't know how I was gonna do it. I ain't know how I was gonna do it, but I was gonna be a star.
Right, just because how my name, me and your name was in the community, and how we even met and all that, and to know that you had your background, and I had mine, and then around that we was brothers. I always thought, even in the church, like if me and my brother got together, we could change the world. I really get to say that because we were so bad, like if we took that, but especially I was deep in trial, like we took that bad negative energy and transferred that. A lot of people would listen because we're known in the community. And I never thought of this though, that we all be together doing nothing like this, but I remember having them thoughts though, like, man, we took that negative energy and did something positive, man. People would listen because they know we was really about it. So I thank God, man.
Really?
Hey, let's give Raeghan and D time. Let's give them time to market their business. Put y'all Facebook, y'all numbers, y'all address. Get it out there, because I know everybody don't know. I know a lot of people know, but we want to make sure everybody know.
Tell them where you located one more time.
I started off at Coleman and Son Automotive at 2801 Arch Street, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72206. Phone number 501-376-0204. Third generation, 50 years in business.
Yeah. Woo woo.
Y'all make sure y'all get them brain breathing.
And it's up and running.
It's a hot summer, so hey, they are much needed.
Raeghan, your turn.
I'm at 2727 South Arch Street, Brand 3 Snow Guns and Snacks.
All right, y'all.
Fourth generation.
Fourth generation.
We'll be out. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Man, it's been so good. We'll see y'all.
Man, been a great show, man.
God bless.
We love it.